that name just so y'all know I had to like beg this nigga like, bruh, your name Devin. Da Vinci just followed that so well, bruh. Got a little ring to it. He was right. Ample belly, you know what I'm saying? And this episode,
we got a ski mask. We got a ski mask too, man.
Oh yeah, bro.
I'm not gonna put mine on. It might have the heat stroke and shit. So
yeah, I started to wear mine, but due to safety concerns and issues, the staff decided against that.
Yeah, definitely. This nigga's gonna wear a mask with a fitted. That's clearly a bad idea. In Miami,
the realest.
It's like 97 degrees out.
I don't care what degree it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a Florida Marlins fitted. It's a Random Acts of Podcast ski mask. Am I wrong?
No.
All right.
I'm gonna get this out the way, man. So anybody that came here for Terrio, that nigga not here.
Damn, bro. I was just gonna lie and say like he on the way, and then when we get the show, they'll figure it out.
If anybody came for Terrio, y'all might as well just leave.
Who came for Terrio?
I told brother like who came for Terrio.
Alright, that nigga bought a sandwich.
She did tell us that she had a picture of Terrio on her debit card. I don't know if I was supposed to expose that, but that's
thank you.
That's
you should expose.
Interestingly funny, you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, kill him. I could imagine like that's a good feeling every time you swipe that card.
She was smiling when she said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I know she fucked with it.
Hey,
yeah, we talking about you, Q.
I'm not mad at it.
But yeah, that nigga not here, man. So
if I run into him on the beach or out here in Miami, you know what I'm saying? I got a torture rack. Especially
come on, you can't torture that nigga like 12 years old.
I'm sure he's older than 12. How old was he when he came in?
Like 9. He just more 140 pounds.
Well, shit, I'm fighting kids. I mean, don't bring your kids around here.
That's a big ass kid, bro.
I'm gonna just let y'all know this. Alright, so my little brother just recently had it's not recent, he about 2 now, right?
Yeah.
So he walked in the crib.
That's time 2.
Yeah. But you gotta remember, I was gone so long, true or false, right or wrong. Yeah. So I meet him, right? And he running around the crib. I'm like, yo, Lil Phil, come in. Let me holler at you.
Lil Fizz?
He walk up to me, bruh,
you said Fizz or Phil?
Lil Phil, bro. Don't. I'll put you in the headlock.
Bro, I swear, bro. I thought you said Lil Fizz. I'm like, damn. 2 of them?
No, bro. I know he light now.
No. You know what they expect from that nigga then, bro?
No. So, I mean, bro came up to me, hit a complete about face, and was about to walk off. So I mushed him. You know what I'm saying?
You mushed? How old was he?
He took.
And you did what?
I mean, he should have his balance by now, right? Like, am I wrong to believe that?
Legally, he should have his balance.
All right, so you must hit him in the back of the head, like,
His ass can get up, I'll push him.
I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong there. You know what I'm saying? I just needed one person to co-sign. So, like I say, I mush him. Bro turned around and started crying. I'm like, hey,
yeah, you mushed him.
What's up?
He just getting his soft spot like hardened now. Like his soft spot starting to like do that shit where it actually like molded to your head.
And then I had to let him know. Like shit, I picked him up in a power bomb. Like
yeah, most niggas like when they never they turn on Baby Shark. You out here hitting this nigga.
No. I'm getting him for like put him in a power bomb, bro. Like that was like it's so
that was like a threatening mechanism. You know what I mean? Like when you that high in the air. Talk about when you was getting tortured at.
I'm not a kid though.
How you feel?
I don't
was like above the show.
I don't like if a nigga pick you up like the torture rat, you a kid pretty much.
Joe, I don't have a soft spot. I got tattoos, bro. Like that's a kid. Like he was just born 2 years ago.
I mean, like I said, I ain't power bomber.
No, you did. No, you did say you power bomb.
No,
I heard say power bomb.
I like raised him to the sky, and I let him know. Like, all right,
you let him go
from here. No, from here it's a long way down. You know what I mean? My brother ran in and grabbed him. We'll leave it there. Don't leave your kids around me.
Never, ever in life will I leave my whole kid around you, bro.
Oh, your kid got a big head too, so that's a whole lot of bullshit. You know what I mean?
I'm not leaving my kid around you.
I'm gonna push him like a shot put.
For safety purposes, I'm not leaving my kid around you.
Right.
All right, so I guess we want to start this, man. 5 years, Random Acts of Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Y'all clap. Clap loudly. Harder than that.
do this a little different, so we got a screen up here and shit. I ain't gonna say the podcast, but it's one podcast. They got a nigga on there named Screen Man. So we got our Screen Man.
Yeah. Hey,
so we got a Screen Man. Shout out to
Screen
you.
Man in the back.
Shout out Screen Man.
All right.
Screen Man wild, y'all.
It just happened. That's
Clearly he don't give a fuck.
Ignore that. Everybody ignore that. That's for later. Ignore that shit. Yeah, but now we got no choice now. Yeah, that's better.
Well, shit, speaking of nature.
Y'all calm now. That's a calm setting, right? That's a very calm.
Alright, so we got a lot of Duval niggas in here. How many Miami niggas we got in here?
Woo!
Miami?
7.
I heard King of Miami.
7 Miami.
She from Roseanne.
Hey, we got the mayor of Duval in front. Now,
Hey, Mo, you gonna stand up and take a bow?
Take a bow. You the mayor of Duval, bro.
Hey,
Alright, yo, P-Pat, what's going on?
Yo.
Hey, man, I just want to say congratulations for 5 years, man. It's been a mind-blowing journey to go with y'all guys, to be on the show and watch y'all work behind the scenes and whatnot. It's a true blessing. Keep turning up for the city, man. Keep turning up for Florida, y'all guys.
Thank you.
yes, sir.
That's your crap, bro.
yeah, let's get it, man. Let's get in the first topic. Alright, so I was hoping there was more Miami niggas in here, man. But y'all Miami niggas bottom, man. Alright, so y'all Miami niggas, y'all out here beating up. What's the nigga name? Brother Nature?
Brother Nature. Wait, first off, he's not even a brother. He's more like Latino Nature.
I don't even think you can beat up
That's a Latino Nature.
brother.
Yeah, he's not even a brother, bro. Like,
Brother Quan.
Latino. I know he speaks
You're in
Spanish.
the wrong.
I know he speaks Spanish, though. I heard him talk, bro.
Alright, so last
Hold up. Before we start with this tweet, I saw a tweet from the nigga. That shit said, I almost got into a fight last night. A nigga retweeted it and was like, the lie detector, the live, and had the video.
Okay.
Alright, so.
Alright, so last night we was out on the strip, man. We was out in Wynwood, dog. So we hit the coma pack.
Yeah, we definitely.
Got a frown up here.
Alright, by this point, y'all know me. Like, once I hit the coma pack, I'm on a set time before my body shut down. I was out of that. You know what I'm saying? I looked at Russell. I say, bro, my knees. It was over. So we slid. I was asleep the entire way. That nigga said, hey, bro, you want AHA? I was like,
Yeah, that nigga texted me last night like, man, it's like, I'm like, it's 3 in the morning.
I was at the table with my head down asleep, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all another story about me sleeping places, but let's save it.
That's pathetic, man. But
Coma back.
Alright, so a nigga ain't wake up till like 1 p.m. today. That's ignorant as fuck, but it is what it is. So I hop on Twitter and I see Miami niggas done beat up Brother Nature. This is the first time I see
Wait. This nigga hopped by his sleep like he sensed that shit. Like I was speaking, and he was like, man, somebody done fucking nigga done jump Brother Nature. I'm like, yeah, I knew that like 30 minutes ago.
Am I the only person that when they wake up they look at Twitter like a newspaper? Yeah. I'm the only nigga?
If you say no, you're lying. If you say no, you fucking lying. Ain't no way.
I had someone call me a grandpa, you know what I'm saying? Like, in relation to how I live.
Yeah.
I couldn't be mad at that, so I'm not hip.
But you should saw this nigga woke up out of his sleep for this shit. Like he almost like choked on his own
I don't
sleep.
believe it. That nigga out probably sleeping.
I'm like that nigga. I know you care about Brother Nature that much.
That nigga got certain alert.
Like niggas then jump Brother Nature, bro. That shit wild as fuck.
Chill out, bro. Brother Nature, dog, he the GOAT, bro. Like, we had Steve Irwin back in the day. That nigga ain't wear V-long, bro.
He didn't wear a lot of shit. Should have wore.
Brother Nature.
Probably should have wore life.
I can respect you shit.
I can say that. I can say that because it's been like 10 years. I can say that.
What you say?
He should have wore a life vest.
Alright, so
He should have worn left life alerts. You know what I'm saying? That could have pinged one of his home
Nigga should have wore a gun. But
All right, man. Y'all see the tweet up here. I'm not gonna read, man, because the liquor hit me. But y'all see the tweet, man. First, I want to read. I'm not Devin, nigga. I'm not reading. I passed that reading FCAT on the first try.
I know everybody here know about the FCAT.
Y'all trying to be funny. What's y'all FCAT score?
Yeah.
It'll pass the mic.
Every roll back. I want to know all the scores.
Jordan got to wait there. Jordan like, we're teaching it now.
I had 10,000. Come on, they didn't go that.
I'm gonna tell y'all real quick, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell y'all the funniest story I heard. Nigga say he failed the FCAT completely. I was like, damn, bro, you ain't give him no FCAT. He was like, well, I was asleep and da. I was like, yo, you can at least get a D if you put your name on it.
I don't think that's true.
Wait. Somebody, why you get that letter? If you put your name on it?
Because they gave you like 350 points for just signing your name on it.
If I would have knew these stats, I
don't know exactly how much it was, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, bro, all you had to do was sign the front of the book.
That's some bullshit because they don't tell you that.
That nigga was like, I answered.
Hey, that nigga ain't do that. He hit the seal with the pencil and that.
I'm like, yeah, what? Possible. I can't even eat. Like, let's talk.
You legit just left that bitch on the table.
Last night, what happened? He played 2K? Okay. Alright, I can understand that. But you ain't put your name on it?
Like, nigga, fuck that shit, nigga. It's a test. Fuck that.
I ain't never want to be a John Doe, bro. I was signing my name like I was in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in the big leagues type shit. My teacher would be like, I can't even read this shit. Say, you're not supposed to. That's my signature. Like when I become somebody, turn that shit in there. Watch.
Your teacher legit told you I can't even read this shit?
My teacher was wild.
Your teacher was wild.
In the first grade, I pissed myself
First
off
grade?
so bad. She slapped one of them like 12-foot rulers, you know what I'm saying? At my desk, and that bit was like an inch away from my fingertip. I called my mom. I went to the office. I said, look, I'm suffering. I got trauma. This is crazy. Hey,
I see why he be beating up 2-year-olds now.
Yeah,
that's literally in therapy. That's why.
That's all it is.
Hey, look, that's how I was raised. You know what I'm saying?
You was raised to beat up.
They always say the bully become the bully.
I'm gonna call DC.
I had an adult tell me as a child I had a bullet head. I said, oh my God.
Yeah, an adult.
I didn't mean. You know what I mean? I couldn't even tell my grandmother. She agreed.
Well, who the hell said that?
That was a problem.
Your grandma agreed with this shit?
She was trying to get me to understand.
Like, I want to come one of them Thanksgiving.
Hey,
we going to his house for Christmas this shit, bro. I want to see this shit real.
Y'all don't want to
fuck
come
that
shit. For any of them. Last year for Thanksgiving, right? My mom had some drink. My mom is known for like surprising you with a random drink.
She did do that.
For my birthday,
yeah, she did.
She threw a surprise party. She told me someone else was cooking and they bringing their boyfriend. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about him or her cooking.
Bro, I was there when she called me. I
was wilding. Like, I went hard on my mom.
She like, what? She like, what's that? She was like,
it was a nigga?
Nah, it was a chick.
I thought you a nigga brought their boyfriend.
Nah, it was a, nah. My mom, dude. That was not me.
Alright, man, that's problematic.
I'm just saying that would not be the best way to celebrate my birthday. I got this nigga, and he got a nigga. He cooking dinner. Like, I'm cool. My vibe right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, I'm like, man, I don't even care. I walk through the door. I got on the bully face, you know what I'm saying? My eyes, if you smell, I walk around the corner, I see Russell. My brother walks in first.
Your brother fucking up for everybody.
My older brother,
right now.
That nigga was like, man, hey, I'm finna pick you up. I gotta ride to mommy house. That's what we call it, you know what I'm saying? Don't forgive me. Well, I gotta ride to mommy house. And we finna, you finna ride with me. I'm like, all right, I ain't even gonna be combative. I walk in, this nigga say, I ain't Joe.
He fucked it up for everybody. Like, nigga, alright. Then Joe walked in right behind this nigga. It was like,
So
surprise,
nigga. Yeah, I knew the surprise was coming. She had this fire ass bottle of Patron though. It was like this coffee Patron, so it gave you energy and it like pulled you back. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna sleep Thursday.
I was walking through the birdies that night with the shoulder sweep. I was like, excuse me, bro. So last Thanksgiving, my mom, she had this drink. And she had random people over. I've been living up in North Carolina, you know what I'm saying? So I had never met these people.
Never met that nigga? That's
No, last year, for Thanksgiving last year.
Are you talking about the nigga your male cousin?
Nah.
Wait, what? Hey, your cousin called a nigga?
Nah. So for Thanksgiving last year, before I moved back, my mama brought some random people over, like they friends, but I don't know this woman. You know what I'm saying? She invited her niece. She had her man. You know what I'm saying? It was some other people over there. All I know is I had a few drinks. I mean, probably 2 drinks. And if y'all know me, I be wild. I came down the stairs, no shirt on. I had on a jacket. I threw the shoulders back. You know what I'm saying? I exposed them. What would I be without you? I can't believe it ain't true. My mama has Cuban link chains. Just randomly, I'm like,
My mama randomly had Cuban
what
link
are these? Don't even worry, y'all. So I put both of them on. When I came downstairs,
where the fuck she got them Cuban link chains?
Yeah, nah, they trying to veer away from that.
My mama is the jewel queen.
She's so sweet, but she got Cuban link chains. I don't
used to have
get it.
My mom, alright, y'all know the bootleg, man.
Yeah.
When you go through the
Wait, why you
bootleg,
say yeah, quick as fuck.
this nigga in the hood.
Hell yeah, I know that nigga.
Hey, he probably
James.
remember. Hey,
James.
I'll see you next week. So, you know, the best deal you probably done ever seen at the bootleg, man, is 3 for 20. You know, 3 for 15 type shit, you know what I'm saying? My mom legit came home with a crate of bootlegs one time. Nigga, I had everything over the last 5 years. And she said I paid $40. I was like, what? $1 a disc? It costs more to print them, you know what I'm saying? So, my mama the jug queen, you know what I mean? But the Cuban links was there. I put them on. I came down the stairs. They was swinging, you know what I'm saying? They hit the chest, you know what I mean? I'm a little small right now, but I be out you, you know what I'm saying? I was at KFC, a nigga say,
Torture rack that nigga, so.
hey, put him in the air. You want to speak on that?
Nah, bro. Cuban link chains, bro.
You don't.
Yeah.
Alright, man, let's talk about this nigga Brother Nature, bro. Scream, man, you ready? Alright, so.
No, that nigga not, bro. You gotta get back.
Alright, first offense. This nigga said it was a pizza place. Me and Devin was at that same place that nigga got lit up last night, which is ironic.
Yes.
That shit I say they should have stayed.
That shit called, what is shit called? Like a sandwich?
Sandwich.
That nigga got beat so bad, he was never pizzas in them motherfuckers. There was no pizzas.
There was not one goddamn pizza. It wasn't even a piece of sub.
Let me tell you how ignorant this nigga is. So this nigga eat the sandwich. The first thing this nigga said, damn, this shit better than Subway. Like, nigga, everything better than Subway.
That's the only part you remember?
Yes, I remember that part.
It was a specific part.
But when you said that shit, like, man,
That's crazy.
when you said it, I was like,
Subway even got fresh like lettuce. You know what I mean?
No, I didn't. I don't know what
They lettuce curl up.
nigga, sandwich.
What? What? The temperature, what? For room temperature lettuce?
Water.
They got room temperature lettuce.
Hey, Scream, man, can we get the video played? Let's get to the video, bro.
Should have shown a picture of that lettuce this nigga consumed. Man, you need a woman with good.
Yeah, I gotta get my Scream,
A
man.
good
some time.
diet.
They pulling it up, bro.
Yeah, put your drink down, Chris.
His name's Scream. You can do it.
You got it. Come on.
Scream out here the screen.
Everybody clap for the Scream, man.
Clap for the screen, man.
Motivate the Scream, man.
There we go.
There we go.
They serve sandwiches here. And ass beatings, apparently.
Knuckle sandwiches.
What did they do to make niggas that bad? Like, a fetal position.
Alright, so I couldn't even imagine.
He went outside for another ass beat. That's the same nigga. Same exact nigga, bro. They like, man, fuck Canelo. That's what he said. I don't know how you got up there, but okay. For those of y'all who haven't seen the original videos of how it all started, what happened was they was talking about some squirrels, and he ain't fuck with that because he brother nigga. He was like, hey, y'all can leave them squirrels alone. They're like, oh, nigga, fuck the squirrels. Exactly. Like, nigga, don't even fuck with squirrels.
Could
like
you
that.
imagine a nigga walking up to you like, hey, bro? What you mean you don't fuck with squirrels?
Hey, bro. Why you pouring?
This is what happened. You ain't never seen the chipmunks, nigga?
Nah, this is what happened. The squirrel one of them sandwiches. That's what happened. You're like, bro, the squirrel.
That's more believable.
You can't eat that sandwich, bro. It's a fucking squirrel.
Yeah,
He tried to step in.
Yeah,
you might be causing the case to sandwich.
I'm saying.
Like, and he beat his ass in slow motion. He didn't even hit him, man.
Only thing that coulda and woulda been worse was if he curved something.
That's it, bro. Like,
that would have been bad.
Hey, Scream, man. Let's go back to the original tweet. All right, y'all seen the video.
He got his ass beat so bad.
Let's look at the tweet. How many niggas y'all seen hit this guy? I seen one, right?
Yeah, I just seen one.
Hey, everybody had their phones out.
Yeah.
I was out here getting jumped.
Look at this. This nigga said he got jumped.
Y'all ain't shit.
I didn't see one nigga pummeling him to death.
Oh well.
That's a jump. Like,
Nah,
nigga
if
did
you
that,
gonna
right?
highlight something, I wanna highlight oh well.
He said,
Anytime a nigga say oh well, like that's a capital L. He said oh well.
No. But y'all didn't see the tweet that he said after this, right? Like, anybody else see the tweet that he said after this one? Like, right after this one?
Chris Tucker moment.
Yeah, he did have Chris Tucker.
What he
moment.
should know.
What? Wait, who hit me?
Okay. Amp was asleep when all this shit was going on, so I saw everything that happened post ass.
Alright, so we saw a big fight. That nigga must have got pushed in a circle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's what he said that should have been like problematic. He was like, that nigga beat me like Chris Brown beat Rihanna.
Oh.
No, he said Riri, my bad. But we know who it
that was
was.
an old tweet. Somebody brought it.
No, nigga, that was like 30 minutes after this tweet.
Nah, I said 2012 on it.
Bruh, he said
so in 2012,
he said that
nigga beat me like Chris Brown beat Rihanna.
Hey, Scream, man. Bring
But
up
he
the
deleted
other
it.
tweets,
Though.
man.
He deleted it though.
Bring up the tweet of the nigga that's gonna try and like save all this shit.
Y'all fuck with him?
What's this man's name? Help me.
Where's Justice?
Alright, so it starts with somebody saying, why they do Brother Nature like that? Shaking my head. I'd be scared to fight him. Lions might pop out the cut on
That's
him.
Sean King.
Sean King say, what's this man's name? Twitter world.
Like, I'm sure.
Please.
The thing is, like,
If Sean King comes to your aid and you ain't get hit or shot by the police,
I think me and Sean King got the same weed.
you lost.
But the thing is, like, nobody needed him. Like, I'm sure he got their names after they beat his ass, right? Like, he collected names like you do insurance when you get somebody car.
I don't know. It seems like he be on Twitter.
All right, your name was James. Your name was Reggie. And your name was Terry? No, Terrence? Okay. I'm gonna put y'all to my ass.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
We will find these men who did this to you. This nigga, he's a nigger guy now. What's the nigga name? From Taken. What's his name? Liam Neeson. He's a nigger guy now. They gonna find this. They gonna find these men who did this to you. Sean King is gonna do that.
That nigga might be what's the tranquilizer? What was
What was his name, Joe?
That's what they do to the animals. They tranquilize the motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? I'm well
I see the vision.
There we go. That dude ain't talking through me. That's right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say this. Like personally, I couldn't imagine getting like my ass whooped.
That sandwich place.
period.
For level animals.
He said period at all.
But
He bring up like, damn, I don't know I'm ever get my ass beat at a sandwich place. Ever.
right, like that's not where I was going. But I mean, like at an event like this, you know what I'm saying? Like to where you know ain't nothing but cameras out. Every person walking is waiting on that moment. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's to stunt for themselves or to show someone else's, you know what I mean? So last night we walking to meet up with them, me and Footage. We see a clique of dudes, all of them slow. Head like just gone, right? I say, damn boy, every one of them faded. Whole clique couldn't be me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to say it. I'll tell you
He was
why.
honest though. He was honest. Like he shouldn't be laid out on the
Somebody
street.
got to say it.
That's crazy.
I'm in a jolly good mood, and a nigga throw a can at me. I guess in defense, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Wait, hold on. This happened last night?
yeah.
All right, I want to hear this.
I said, I ain't gonna let him fuck up my vibe.
Nah, you nigga throw a can at you gotta address that shit.
It ain't hit me. It ain't hit me. See, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I was like Michael Jackson moonwalking through that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't a drop on me. But I told Russell, I said, had that bitch hit me, oh, I would have been at the whole clique, every one of them.
I mean, you ain't doing much work because niggas already laid out.
But still, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my time. I would have hit a nigga with a 20 piece. Have you ever hit a nigga with a techie combo? I had one chance and I took full advantage. Had that nigga up against the wall. At the end, I couldn't help myself. Haruken!
Nigga say at the end, like you calculate that shit.
Bruh, I was like, in my head, I be talking to myself during fighting. I be like, hey.
Anybody else do that?
That's a mean right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's last
You motivate yourself?
I like do my commentary.
This nigga insane.
He rock bottom in 2 years, talking to himself during fights.
Social grown man.
Yeah, it's not like going on.
You try me, you get the results. So, you know, I was like, damn, that last right hook, oh, you got him. You gotta finish him.
Hey, Scream, man, we got one more video to this situation.
Okay.
Oh, it's one more?
It's one more
It looked
video.
like he was coaching himself through whooping Brother Nature ass.
All right, so hopefully Scream, man, pull up. You got it? All right, so.
Right, left.
It was another situation where a nigga was getting his ass beat in a restaurant. And it reminded me.
I'm about to say, they didn't even get a Popeye's chicken sandwich. You was getting a regular sandwich with heat.
I think it's this one right here.
Hey, man, I'm saying, no. We gotta show this. We ain't in the decade. This needs to be shown. They got that movement, the shot of my face. Family.
If I think, this ain't the first time.
Turn that on, man. Y'all gotta see this shit.
Yeah, when I first saw this video, I'm like, damn, like, is Hell Real going through something to take his family to the channel of the face? Yeah, that's my first thought. I ain't gonna see him beat his ass. You see the
Yeah, beat his ass by the tapioca pudding, bro.
Hey, cause he ate all the rolls.
Man, turn that on again, man.
But they walked in and they didn't even pay.
That's an off-white ass.
That's crazy.
What you think of this video?
Hey, if it's all white, you can get up out of there. They can get them swinging on you.
Did he use his family as like a like as a bodyguard, a shield? Did he do that little girl? That nigga put some Nino Brown shit.
Joe, what you think of this situation?
Now, this is crazy. Like, all right, so first off, if a dude...
Who said that?
Oh, that's a Suge Knight hand. Wow. I'm gonna get you.
Wow. But what did Hell Real do to make them niggas that mad?
Whatever he did,
I never got a backstory on it. Like, what? He did what?
He put his hand in the chocolate fountain. That's what happened.
He stuck his dick in the chocolate fountain. That nigga wild. That nigga really is Hell Real for a reason.
Even the last slice of pizza.
You said what?
He had the last slice of pizza at the Chinese food restaurant.
Why is it pizza there?
It's always pizza.
This is what I know. Why is it always fucking pizza there? Like, oh, yeah, like you got squid and you got
That pizza
pizza.
hard as fuck.
I always heard the Chinese like chicken wings good, but I cannot pull myself to try that.
Nah, fuck that nigga. Raise your hand if you ever seen a delivery truck at
chicken
that
wings at the Chinese restaurant.
Have you ever seen a delivery truck at a Chinese restaurant? Raise your hand.
You said what?
Damn, nobody?
It's just the what is this nigga?
What you say?
I said, ask them if they ever seen a delivery truck at a Chinese restaurant and nobody.
They don't need one. Why would they have a delivery truck
Oh, they fried.
when they got delivery cars? I seen the nigga deliver Chinese on a skateboard. Them niggas will get that shit to you. Like, you will call the Chinese man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you what. We ordered Chinese the other day. That nigga say 45 minutes. That's unheard of.
That's the first time ever.
You ever seen that?
No bullshit.
No, it's Japanese though.
Oh, it is Japanese. I'm culturally incorrect. You know what I mean? So that's to be expected. It take time to do that hibachi, huh? No. Hey, I know you've seen them cook that hibachi. No. When they do it, they talk to the meat and shit. No homo. You know what I'm saying? They talk to the meat.
They talk to the meat, though?
They talk to the meat. Hey, I've had that moment. You know what I'm saying? I've coached myself. I wouldn't be mad if my chef did. Like, hey, when I season you, you better stay on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to pour this butter on you, rub off. You know what I mean? All right, I might need to stop. You know what I mean? But like I say, I've had my moments. Like, don't fail me tonight. I'm the last resort. That's true. I know everybody's been the last resort once or twice. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave me out here alone. You know what I mean? Hit my phone late as hell. I gotta work at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's 2:30. Oh, you ain't said nothing but a word. Yes, sir. You ain't said nothing but a word. I said yes, sir. Like, you relate to that shit? Hey, what? I was asleep. Just never know. She come over, it's candles lit, you know what I'm saying? It's a path leading just to the room. You can't see nothing else. Like, where do I go? I don't even
You just so happen to be on these candles like lit.
Oh, bro, that phone ping.
Nah, they that's what they do like.
What you doing,
that's
man?
shit.
Chilling.
What is the next topic? I don't know what we're going to. Like, what is the next topic? I don't know what the fuck.
I was like, man, I always got an excuse for something. I'm quick on my feet, you know what I'm saying? Why you got these candles burning?
It just so happened to have Lloyd playing.
You know that's my brother.
Street
you know what I'm saying? Everywhere I go, they be like, you know what? You look like Lloyd.
Oh yeah, what's the God did say to us? Yo, you do look like Lloyd. Like,
I combed through my hair real quick.
Like, my nigga don't look like a serial killer. Like,
we really
y'all never seen Lloyd make that real face in his interviews? Like, yeah, so y'all go check out my new album. It's coming out.
I used to fight it for years, but that nigga made Southside. You know what I'm saying? So
you look crazy in that video
too. Long time ago, but
it was like I was in high school when that video came up.
What's my man's name? I've been drinking in the goddamn like, yo, y'all. This is embarrassing. I started selling dope back in 1986. Mr. Biggs, yo, like he could have only done that one record.
Nigga,
and he would be like a legend to me. Nigga got a diamond in his eye, like there ain't nothing else. You know what I mean?
That's very, very like unsafe.
You know what I mean? Like I just want to flash Mr. Biggs.
Yeah, but you couldn't see out of it.
Yeah, post that bit outside my house.
Yeah, but that's very unsanitary. Nigga, you ever clean a diamond? You ever clean a diamond?
That nigga say, hey man. You see me, Shaq?
I used to get that nigga and JT Money confused.
No, see, JT Money got a gay son, and you know, Mr. Biggs don't. Gay ain't bad. It ain't bad now. I'm just saying he do. He got a gay son. He got a diamond in his eye. Mr. Biggs got a diamond in his eye. JT Money got a gay son. That's it.
Let's say you got a jit, right?
A gay jit, you right. And Mr. Biggs got a heterosexual diamond in his eye. That's all you gotta say. That's it. That's how you tell the difference. I'm not wrong.
I didn't know the diamonds were gay.
That's you exactly. That's your ignorance. That's just your ignorance. You didn't know, bro.
Diamond's moving.
You don't just make heterosexual.
Your diamond is moving right now.
Oh,
It go out of women though. It's heterosexual.
Don't act like niggas wouldn't put that in that line. I saw that worst bars of the decade list. Like niggas wouldn't put no shit like that in that lines.
It was some horrible bars this decade. I can't give you one, but because I'm known to like incorporate songs with everything I say. And it took a lot not to do the Beyonce. Cause like I was gonna get into it, you know what I'm saying? Close my eyes. I've been drinking.
Who was that did that? That was you, Russell? It looked like it's you, Russell. Russell! That shit up, bro. That shit got more cloud. Yeah. Drop the shit on the floor. Eric, clean that up.
Hey, Scream, man, pull up that, you got that Zola tweet?
Okay.
It's your time.
How many people in here like OGs of Twitter before we start talking about this? How many people like OGs of Twitter been on this since like 08?
08, 09.
Racist and political. Who was on that?
For racist.
Everybody? Okay. How many of y'all specifically remember that crazy ass Wild Zola story? You remember that shit? You do? I see your hand raised. A lot of people remember that story. Okay, backstory.
She made it up.
Yeah, wait, what? She did what? She made it up.
Yeah, she got exposed.
Don't tell me there's snow on the bluff too.
I still haven't seen
Snow on the Bluff, like y'all gotta understand, like when I first seen Snow on the Bluff, I was inspired.
You said no?
Hey, the first time I seen Snow on the Bluff was on Pornhub. Like, I was like, bro, look, hey, we got the Snow on the Bluff. They sent me a Pornhub link. I was like, bro, I'll take some porn right now, but I want Snow on the Bluff. He's like, nah, bro, click that shit. And I seen the nigga, I was like, all right, I'll take that shit. All right, so this, we gonna, all right. Was that silence?
Who was that?
That nigga was like, I'm gonna put this on pause. I had other intentions. It didn't look interesting.
Hey, last year, that nigga Cyrus came in with a big buffer, bro.
Yeah. Several people, including myself, asked the nigga if he had a sandwich coming in here today. Like, I ain't got no sandwich. Don't y'all talk about. Like, we saw you last year. He came late. What he came with it?
The Deuce.
Oh, okay.
Deuce.
All right, so I got a question from my brother Joseph.
What they do?
If a nigga hit you up, I don't know what.
Tonight, I need to be referred to as Joseph the Explosive.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Let me ask you a
I'm
question.
not saying that shit.
Drop the mic,
I'm not saying that shit.
Y'all heard the boom. Hey, look. When I step in the club tonight, like, I might hit the... I'm alive. You know what I mean? Like, so if y'all see me on the dance floor, do not even, like, try and stop me. My pocket lock is impeccable, you know what I mean? I told Devin earlier, I'm gonna pass it. Like, my shit start up tick, you know what I mean?
No, he's not joking. I mean, if you've been in the club with him, you know exactly that he's telling the truth.
Like, I hung around wild niggas. I know a nigga 6'4". He was in the middle of the club. That nigga say, I'm finna hit the ski. I said, what's that? That nigga, before he could tell me. At 6'4", could you imagine a nigga dancing next to you like that? Like, excuse me, bro.
You talking about Russell?
Yeah, it had to be Russell. Just say Russell.
Where Russell at?
It's
Russell.
I've only seen Russell dance one time. Me and Russell met in 9th grade, and the first time I met Tremaine was at a Chingy and Young Jock concert. Yeah. That nigga Russell was in that.
So that shit, remember that shit? I remember that. I was lit.
I really gotta chill, bro. Come on.
It was in the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't do the regular job. Yeah, like, he was doing a no hand. He was riding that bit with his knees, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So like, the zoom was like.
That sounds crazy. Hey, where the Future drop at?
Yeah. Hey, Scream Man, do it. No, Quan, do it. Come on. Is he woke? Quan, you woke?
He ain't got it.
Okay.
Just know I'm out here.
All right.
All right, so
Here all night.
Joseph, that's your question.
What's that?
So if you had an opportunity to tell, so Joe is known as a storytelling nigga on the podcast.
We gonna do Mr. Storytime with Joe.
Storytime with Mr. Jefferson.
Yeah.
We got something on our Patreon called Storytime with Joe coming soon.
Yeah.
All right, so out of all your stories you got that you tell weekly,
Right.
which one would you make out of a movie?
I really have to think about that because there are a lot of stories, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got pulled over by the police, I had to rap my way out of jail.
I say that's it.
Hey, you gotta tell them more, bro. You gotta
Okay, hour and 30
shit.
minutes.
Alright, so an hour and 30 minutes. I'm gonna give y'all the best story. Like, I'm gonna even do the pitch right now.
Okay.
I know the stories.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta like build that shit in, you know what I'm saying? I need the sound effect. It need to sound like we were flying at 40 miles an hour.
Hold on. All right, I got a challenge for you. Man.
Okay.
You got to cast niggas in the story. So who gonna play you? Who gonna play the other people in that shit?
Alright, this gonna sound crazy as fuck, y'all.
That nigga say nudie.
One day we was smoking, and that nigga, I was telling Devin, I was like, yeah, man, we gotta make this music shit happen, man, yada yada. Down the road, man, I'm gonna be, big time. That nigga say, hey, all I need is to be able to play you in your biopic.
We had this conversation like 2 weeks ago.
That nigga say, look, that nigga say, I understand, bro. You a wild nigga.
That nigga look up to you or something?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I'm older than him, but I fuck with this nigga vibe, bro.
Hey.
I can say that. I can still say vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so.
It's a vibe just came out like the last 2 years, I guess. But that record was crazy. So, alright, so I guess I will put Devin,
I play the nigga. I'm
the ignorant nigga, in this situation. You know what I'm saying? We have to tone him down a bit. Who would play Russell? That's a good question.
Forrest Whitaker.
I put. You telling me locals or like I gotta go major? Big time.
Time out.
Cause I'm gonna go Mike Epps playing your boy. You know what I'm saying? Cause I've heard that.
Real quick. This nigga said Ford. Hey, Russell, stand up real quick. Stand up, please. Stand up. Forrest Whitaker playing this nigga.
He's a great actor.
Forrest Whitaker playing this nigga.
He's a great actor. He's a great actor.
I fuck with it, bro. He hit my back with it. Shit like that. I
You fuck with it. He's a great actor. He can pull anything.
Alright, so I got you. Mike Epps gonna play your boy, right? I'm gonna put Dave East as Russell.
That's fair. Okay, I'll take that.
My nigga did a great job in the Wu-Tang Saga.
He can change the voices. They already sound like that.
Alright, so the non-disclosed nigga would be played by.
Gotta be the tall ass nigga.
I'm gonna fuck y'all up with this one.
If he gonna tell the story, I think he gonna tell you. I know what nigga.
I'm gonna fuck you up with this one. It's not even like close as far as resemblance.
Nah, know who could play that nigga? He ain't even an actor. That nigga Cat that played for the Timberwolves.
Blake Griffin would be good.
We can't say
Blake Griffin would be good. Blake Griffin will
Pretty much
probably be
any
amazing.
tall skinned, light skinned nigga with red hair can play this nigga.
All
So
right,
like,
he's getting very descriptive. He gotta have a tattoo right here.
do
Of his mom.
Yeah, I'm saying if you gonna
it.
keep
No, I mean, I make sure I
describing
forget what the nigga look like.
That
I know what
nigga-
story.
Devin love snitching on niggas, so we ain't get into story. That nigga love telling too much.
So, alright. At this point
That's
in
the kind
time,
of nigga you walk in the house, he'll be like, hey, you done cheating on your bitch? Well,
Alright, well, I guess you get Anthony Hamilton to play Anthony.
he that kind of nigga.
I could definitely see that. Hey, Devin definitely said his ass wild.
It's just a question.
Alright.
A question that shouldn't be asked.
Get into it, dude.
Alright, so at this time in my life, I was going 3 years, my nigga. Obviously, I had been wilding. 3 years without my license.
That's fitting. That's fitting.
Hey, it wasn't Jay. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, that's fitting for the story. Hey, run the shit back. for the story. That's fitting for the story. Let's run an instrumental. That's crazy. There we go. Yeah. Do that.
It was 3 years I had worked without my license. Well, that nigga got a baseline. I ain't realized. So I was wilding with my license situation. I was speeding, ride without my seatbelt. I don't think that gets you points, but I think they use that, you know what I'm saying, to fuck with me, right? So I probably had about 6 pending tickets at this point. They was like, you know what, brother? We're gonna take your license. You gotta get the SR22 for 3 years. Trace. You know what I'm saying?
What SR stand for?
You look Cuban. We're gonna go ahead and take it to you both ways so you understand you ain't driving, nigga. So the SR22 is actually meant for drunk drivers. I'm like, nigga, I ain't never dabbled. You know what I'm saying?
I be going 28 miles on the speed limit. That's it. That's all I be doing, bro. That's it.
I just had to hit the room on their ass. You know what I'm saying? That's me.
Oh, that was that nigga that had to.
That.
What? That nigga.
What I had to what?
We'll get into that.
We will? I ain't in this story, though.
Hey, niggas know you snort that coke, man.
Oh, the code. Okay, I thought it was something crazy.
Like, you know. So, long story short, I'm like, bruh, I'm actually upset that I got this SR22. So instead of getting it, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just go 3 years without my license. I'm gonna ride dirty. At this time, I had 2 Cadillacs. They were beautiful. One was Black Jesus, the Dark Knight, AKA, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had several variations of what you could call at any time, you know what I mean? And then I had this white one that was so beautiful, cocaine. So I brought it out one night. I ain't have my license. We living in the hood. Where I got a park at circles one building of the apartments. Like, it was so weird, you know what I mean? And then you gotta go out. And there's a police officer that is blocking the entire way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have my lights on. And when I seen him, I was startled, I ain't gonna lie. They say, oh shit, let me buckle up, fastening up. I forgot to hit my lights. Nigga arrested me that night, had to call Russell and them, you know what I'm saying? So long story short, I'm like, yo, I can't get caught up driving, right? I'm chilling one night, I'm at the house, this nigga gotta work at night, he sleep. I'm like, fuck it, I might as well go to sleep. It's probably 7 o'clock early, you know what I mean? I pass out. I said, wake me up. He like, hey bro, I got a call. We got a ride. Are you down? Those were the questions. That was all I was given. I say, okay, fuck it. I put on my shoes, we're out the door. We pull up to my homie crib. And in 5 minutes, this nigga tell us a story. This how, when we walk in, he pacing back and forth. Like he had done narcotics. That nigga look at us and he say, alright, so look, I was pimping this bitch. I had the 38, you know what I'm saying?
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Everything in the crib, money, weed, everything, same place. Bow, she knew where it was, you know what I'm saying?
When you say this, I hear this nigga saying this.
So he like, we gotta ride. I done created a fake Facebook profile.
Wait, what?
Hold on, repeat that. Repeat that.
Nigga, stand out. Stand on sober the fuck up.
That's how it was pitched to me.
No more. You see that shit? He is not.
That's how it was pitched to me. In the middle of all of this, I'm like, puzzle. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to follow the story myself. I'm like, so you was pimping. You had everything.
It's just shocking because we know about much about this nigga.
I would have never in my life guessed that this nigga was running women through the crib.
He's a deacon. Not M. It's not M. It's not M, y'all. It's not M. It's another nigga.
So long story short, he's like, all right, bro. She trying to take on her own operation. We gotta ride.
Oh, she was before the OnlyFans wave.
Way before, bro.
Nigga, she before Backpage.
She knew how to network.
She was cutting up the
She was on her Facebook like, I show you what that network.
Alright.
She put that on her
She was
status.
ahead of her time.
She put that on her statuses, or she would DM the nigga? Cause I don't know, like, well, I don't know the scenario.
I don't think it takes much. I think you put in a status and
Was she poking niggas? Like,
I don't know. All I know, that's all I know.
Okay.
So, like I say, we get that much information, and the nigga ends it by saying, I created a fake Facebook account. He turned around the iPad. I'm expecting to see Russell. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga that looked like Russell.
Why you hide behind that curtain, Russell?
Because he's with me. This
You
is
sit back
validating. You know what I'm saying? Because people be like, yo, that ain't happening. You're lying. You know what I'm saying? He turned it around. Y'all see how I look with a hat on. Bro had a chin strap. Dark skin. I say, goddamn, who is that? Him or me?
Nigga, that's you.
He say, it's you tonight? This nigga probably 6'6", 6'7", right? He a tall motherfucker.
Very, yeah.
You know, Russell had brought the white Cadillac out. It's got gold and chrome trim, white walls. You know, mouth. It was beautiful.
What other fire ass Cadillac?
It was a distinct Cadillac. No one else. I ain't never seen no one else.
Hey, to clear it up, it wasn't Mount. That was pimping.
Oh yeah, nah, it won't.
Yeah, it wasn't
Mount.
Malcolm. Malcolm's a nice guy. He don't pimp no more.
Undisclosed. You know, never got anything.
He didn't deny it neither.
So long story short, this nigga like, all right, here's the plan. I got this sheet. I'm gonna just hide in your back seat. I look up. I'm 5'7", 5'8" on a good day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see I brought the forces out. Let me stand up for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That 5'8" and full of fat. You know what I'm saying? It might be like 5'8" and a quarter. You know? But I look at this nigga like, that's a lot of body in my back seat, bro. You gonna be noticeable. He said, don't even worry. He sat on the floorboard, deep down, like this here, leaned up against the door. I say, this nigga's a genius. I ain't know what to expect.
Shit thought that nigga was crazy.
Y'all heard all of
that
what I heard coming into this, right? This nigga Russell say, I'ma just hang back and play Madden.
He's smart. That's a smart move. Like how you doing now?
This is the best move anyone could ever make. So we hand Russell the keys, you know what I'm saying, to lock up and shit like that. And we ride out. My license is suspended. I mean, long suspended. I'm telling him, pleading with him, like, bro, we can't get pulled over. If we get pulled over, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So we pull up. He like, yo, all we had to do was go a matter of, like, no bullshit. We probably had to go a matter of 20 blocks. Like, no, depending on where y'all are staying at, if you got a 20-minute ride, that's because of traffic here in Miami. The distance is probably how far we had to go. You know what I'm saying? I would say 20 blocks. You know what I mean? And that's being, if you know Jacksonville, we was coming from around Beach to Midway on South Side. You know what I'm saying? Before Big Mountain. So we was not going far. I pulled into the apartments. I mean, the whole time I'm like on edge myself. I'm driving straight as a bit. I'm looking at all mirrors. Everything is checked. You know what I'm saying? That nigga cannot be seen, right? So we pull up. Mind you, the girl was a prostitute. So I'm not knowing what all is going on. She opened the door and she stepped back and stared there for about 2 minutes. I said, oh shit, we caught. She done seen this big ass nigga in my backseat. She sit in the car and said, let me wipe my sweat. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to appear. You a little late. What's going on? I said, oh, I got lost. Lost. I back out. You know how you go to straighten up your wheel? Before I could put that bit in drive, I seen lightning flash before my eyes. You know what I'm saying?
No, it wasn't actual lightning.
This nigga 6'7" came from under the sheet over the back seat and hit her with a taser. I'm like, oh my God. I wiped both my eyes and look over. Shorty was like,
I mean, that's the proper table response, right? Like, you get, oh shit,
we have not even like gone anywhere. Like I backed out And I'm about to drive. Oh my God. So we start driving. I gotta get out of the complex first. We met her at the office, thank God, you know what I'm saying? Because we was at the front. This whole story is probably, with her involved, not even 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. We get to the light on Southside Boulevard. There are a lot of lights. But where I'm currently at, I got the light out the apartments, and I got the light to get onto Southside. If I get on the Southside,
what was going through your mind the whole time?
The whole time?
While he was just tasering the fuck out of this white woman.
I ain't never seen nobody get tased. I ain't never seen how the body react to it. She a big girl, you know what I'm saying? She got hit, and that bitch percolate. I'm like, hey, that body gyrate, you know what I'm saying? So the whole car lit up blue. I'm like, damn.
It's no way you can't see this shit. If y'all familiar with Southside Boulevard, it's no way you couldn't have noticed an all-white Cadillac with blue lightning coming out that motherfucker driving at night.
I'm also thinking like, damn, that's a pretty blue light. Like,
bro, nigga, that's why you driving? This bitch getting tased, that's all you think about?
I mean, it's a lot going through my mind.
I wonder where her family is.
It's a lot.
Nah, nigga, this is pretty nice.
So I pull up to the stop. Yeah, nah, I mean, it's all in my mind. I'm concerned for her. You know what I mean? Because I didn't know this.
I mean, I ain't saying you have to be concerned for her because she was a hoe, but I'm just saying. Oh, I'm concerned about you. She's, I mean, y'all care about hoes now? Y'all care about hoes now?
Oh,
Jesus.
That sounds ridiculous.
When would he start caring about prostitutes?
I don't know how to react to
I missed that memo.
Hey, hey, Scream Man, turn his mic off.
Yeah, you might have to. It's not going to make me care for prostitutes more.
Ignore him.
Stole his brain.
Charlie got hit with a taser again, and this here fucked me up. Her hair had fell over. It's crazy, right? Like I'm looking at her, she looking at me like, save me.
Looking like blonde?
Bruh, I'm looking like I can't. Her hair everywhere. She pulled that bitch back behind her ear. That nigga tased her again and say, move again. Move again. I'm like, oh shit, we in now. You know what I mean? I'm like, let me hurry up and get to his crib so I can get home. That nigga gave me specific instructions. As soon as we make it, get out. Alright. So I'm at the light. I'm on the edge of my seat. Like, oh shit. I'm watching everything around me. An ant could have moved. I would have told you where the colony was at. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, he walked in that direction. I'm gonna go. Colony over there in the grass, you know what I mean? Watch your stuff. Watch your stuff. That bitch turned green. Oh, I peel out. Whoa! He got her in a headlock. From the back seat. He a long nigga over the seat. Got her in the headlock. Don't move. I'm like, brother, my brother, you gotta sit back now. I'm trying to like find a way to save her at the same time.
I used to tell somebody don't move, you shocking the fuck out of
Just, you know.
Stay still. That's how your parents like
seriously, you was shocking her. If you move, I'm gonna kill you. Now you can't do that.
Yeah.
You gotta draw a line somewhere.
I'm gonna just take this electricity to the chest? Nah, I'm like,
So I say, man, look, police coming. I look up. They at me, you know what I'm saying? It's like 6 police flying down Southside Boulevard. And if you know Southside Boulevard, it's easy to spot, nigga.
Yeah.
I say, bro, you gotta sit back. You gotta sit back. He let go an inch, and this big girl hit him with a swim move. Oh, hit the unlock, open the door, and she's running down Southside Boulevard. Help!
Oh.
They kidnapping me.
And she was white.
Threw her hands up.
Mostly because
she was white.
Mostly.
Now, again, I ain't know what I was getting involved in. I owed it debt.
I think at some point where you knew
we were trying to clear some shit. Niggas say, hey, you do this for me, and you good. You know what I'm saying? So we rolled out. That's all I knew. That's all I knew. Man, when she was running down the street, I ain't gonna lie. She opened the door, I did this. I got both hands on the steering wheel. That's how nervous I am. Because I'm thinking in my head, we in the South. We get caught with a white woman, period. No offense. We get caught with a white woman on the street.
Wait. You know she white. You white? Oh, Caucasian?
I got a good eye. You know what I'm saying? That's a black
Oh,
man's
shit,
criminal
okay.
name. So I can, you know what I'm saying? There's a white woman walking past this building right now. I smell her. You know what I'm saying? So they were specific colognes. I mean perfumes, right? So when she running down the street, I got both hands on the steering wheel. I look. That nigga say drive.
Right.
The door is wide open. 6'7" now, 6'6" at the least. This nigga lean over the seat. I'm not meaning like around it. You know what I'm saying? Like through his body in the front. This nigga leaned over the headrest, grabbed my door panel, and snatched it off. That's how hard he yanked it. It's hanging on by a cord. It's dragging down the street, and the door is just bouncing. Boom, 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 boom. As I'm turning by AMC Theater, if y'all know what I'm talking about.
Wait.
It's a security office. I turn down there. It's a nigga sitting on a moped. Just randomly. I'm like, what is he doing?
Goddamn job. That's
Why is he
Somebody ain't gotta walk. I don't want to walk during security no more, bro. They want to be on a moped.
Bruh, the nigga was on that bed chilling. He was texting and what you call it, moped?
Segwaying.
Segway.
That's a good way.
Hey, hold on. Who played the dude in the moped and who played the white girl? Because
Ooh,
I need to know. Yeah,
okay.
maybe
So white girl, I'm gonna get that chick from she played in Bridesmaids. She played in if y'all seen Bridesmaids,
McCarthy.
I believe the one that was like, don't look at me. When she was shitting in the sink.
Yeah, I forgot her first name, but his last name McCarthy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy. You be
Melissa
white.
McCarthy.
Damn, she was that big? Hold on, wait. I never got a big woman.
She's old also.
She was that damn big?
I tell you this.
Running down Southside Boulevard?
If she tackled you, you might be on the injury reserve list. You know what I mean?
And she was
Love that.
You gotta do Rebel Wilson.
Oh, Robert Wilson.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think that of that. Okay. So the nigga on the moped, y'all know who I'm gonna put?
Who?
And this is so fucked up. But this is how I feel about the nigga. I'm gonna put Morris Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut? That's the nigga on the why?
He gonna be in the film.
Okay.
So like I can use his credit. But I'm gonna be like, yeah, that nigga was just on the moped. Like
The last one that nigga was in was Brothers 2000.
Huh?
When the last one nigga was Brothers 2000?
I don't know. I think he been like on a sitcom.
He was in what?
Yeah, I don't know. Y'all have to tell me. So, but yeah, those would be my two, right?
Yeah, he sound like he need to.
I'd be like, what the fuck is Morris Chestnut doing here? You know what I'm saying? On a moped, as I'm trying to get away from some shit. So I pull up, I park. In this instant, no bullshit. You would have thought I was a well-versed criminal. Like I had done dirt, like a little known fact, you know what I'm saying? I used to pick up dead bodies like just recently, like past, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how I went into this job, you know
It
what I
wasn't
mean?
off the side of the road, guys.
And I got a call one day, like, hey, you want to make some money?
Sometimes.
What's up? How you feel about picking up body? All right. So I've been around some things that, you know what I mean, I never guess. In this situation, we parked the car, I say I know what to do. The light flashed on. Matter of fact, you would have thought I opened the door. The whole car lit up. That's how bright my idea was. I grabbed my shirt like this. I hit the steering wheel. I hit the door pedal. I hit the dashboard. I say, nigga, I turned the radio. I got out the car and I'm running. Like I'm down the street.
Wait,
I'm
nigga,
away from it.
it's your
I'm
car.
on the phone with Russell.
It's your car.
Hear me out. I'm on the phone with Russell. Hey, bro. You still at the crib? Call the police. Report my car stolen right now. And I hang up. I look back. The nigga with me. I had clothes in my, like I was living out my car at this point. I was doing a lot of traveling. I worked from like 6, I had to be to my job at 5 a.m. and I might not get off till like 6 p.m. You know what I'm saying? And I drive to Orlando after work. I do crazy shit. So I had clothes, all kinds of shit. I look back. He had brought a mattress sheet to cover himself. His iPad to communicate with this woman, you know what I'm saying, via the Facebook, account, messenger and shit. And he stole her purse. So that's 3 items. It shouldn't take you long. He's gathering my clothes. He's gathering my belongings out the car. He was like, yo, we ain't leaving a trace. I turn around, his arms like this. You would have thought he was Santa. And we walking through Southside, you know what I'm saying?
Southside,
like cutting
Boulevard.
through AMC, there's a hotel right there, you know what I'm saying?
Always
Like,
people over.
all that shit. It's a Marriott, matter of fact. So you know it's packed. I look at this nigga. No. I threw everything in the dumpster. Russell had shit in the car. I called him, hey, your sweater's gone. I don't know if you had kicks in there. Hey, anything that was in his sheet that was balled up, gone. Say la vie. You know what I'm saying? So, he's like, hold up, wait, why am I calling the police? I'm like, bro, we ain't got time for that. I'm gonna explain.
Boy, you ain't got time for that.
I'm in the bushes like this. Cars pass. I legit, y'all ever seen Naruto?
Yeah.
So y'all know them niggas run like that's how I'm running down Southside Boulevard, cutting through businesses and bushes and trees. And I'm hiding. He talking to me about the situation the whole time. Man, I don't even understand how she got out. Did she hit the unlock? Did you leave it unlocked? I'm like, nigga, once you go past 10 miles, it locked. You know what I'm saying? In the car.
Oh,
once you start driving past 10 miles, like 10 miles an hour, that's wild shit. Automatically locked. So, yo, she was a big girl, bold. She was out of that thing, running back. You know what I'm saying? You know how linemen catch a pick and they be running for the end zone? That's how she was running down Southside Boulevard. So I'm like, Russell, bro, get out the house. She know where he live. You know what I'm saying? He putting this fear in my heart. He like, bro, she know where everything at. Go ahead and tell Russell, get out. She finna call the police. Alright. We finna catch a cab. We long story short, we pulled back up to the car with Russell. We went and got him in a cab. We pulled back up to the car. It's 3 police officers in different cars, you know what I'm saying? All got their lights on my car. All got flashlights in it. Mind you, like I said, he ripped the door panel off. So when I was wiping everything down, I went to the passenger side. I just threw the door panel in the car. It's sitting in that bit like this. Can't nobody drive. You know what I'm saying? You gotta move that door panel. And it's still connected. So they like, obviously something's up. You know what I mean? You can see shit's ruffled around, whatever.
It smelled like a white woman was in here. My first instinct.
Oh, it smells. So I'm like, oh shit, what we finna do? This nigga, like the nigga that I'm with, he ain't have it all the way there at the time, I'ma say. You know what I'm saying? He started doing donuts, like circling around, cutting his wipers on, like just doing crazy shit. That nigga Russell said, you know what? Let me out and I'ma get the car. I say, brother, you're crazy. The police are surrounding it, yada yada. Like, let me out, don't worry. He gets out the car, old boy peels off, boom, instantly. I'm like, bro, you're not even gonna wait to see if they shoot this nigga before he get
on his own at that point, bro. He knew what he was doing.
So he like, nah, I gotta get away. We call him from a gas station. That nigga like, man, you know what? They ain't gonna let me get in the car because it ain't in my name. I said, let me talk to the police. I'm on 10. At this point, you would have thought I was on narcotic. Nigga get on the phone. I said, you know what? It's my car, but actually, you know what I'm saying? I bought it just recently, so I'm still like transferring names and da-da-da-da. He was driving because I got into an argument, and you know what? I don't feel like dealing with this shit. Give him the keys. Let him go. He called me and was like, bro, we straight. We get back to the house. We was throwing a little bit of money for this shit. I'm in this bit, like, oh my God. I don't even want to touch the money. It's dirty money.
A lot of shit went through that money.
It's dirty money. So I think that would be the story that I made a movie out of.
I mean, y'all see things in the movie. So y'all say, Russell, why you still hiding? We just said your name like 3 times.
There was a time now
right there
that me and Russell, this nigga came home. We was living in Orlando. This nigga was like, I got a brilliant idea.
They weren't even 21 yet, so these ideas were not.
This was crazy. We robbed the store.
All right.
Russell, you can leave the building. You ain't gotta sit down no more, bro. I mean, Austin, you can leave the building. You ain't gotta sit down no more, bro.
I walked in.
Austin,
This dude just walked out. It was almost like he knew what time it was.
Hey, I'm trying to save this thing.
Whatever happens, happens, but it's Miami, right?
I'm just saying, like, idle hands are the devil's tool. You ain't working and you ain't, you know what I'm saying, focused.
Who keep agreeing with him? Y'all, stop being in the neighborhood. Bad stuff he's talking about. Every day she, right.
Shot to that.
I shot 2 people, right. Seriously?
I just shot 2 people. What's
Right.
that?
It's supposed to go like that.
Hey, man.
Help this nigga be better.
All right, y'all. We was planning on doing like listen to questions, but we gotta wrap it up, man. They said we gotta get the fuck out of here. So.
Yeah, he did. He keep going like this, and we like, nah.
Actually, fuck it. If I got a question, who wanna come up? You got a question for us?
Question for us?
Don't ask it. Wait, what's corn?
That nigga came around the corner just to say the do say like.
Chill out, I was trying to see.
That nigga said, you don't see me.
Questions?
Yeah.
Who say yeah?
Yeah, all the trendy shit that's going on from back when to now, because you guys are doing the trendy shit that's up and coming 2019, 2020.
We doing black trendy shit.
Black, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, all the shit from back then, do you think that folks like us, entertainers and artists, bringing that shit back, kind of retro and shit, do you think it's a, you know, it's a thing, you know, that
we need?
Dope as shit. No, I'm saying that'll be dope as fuck.
Well, I'll say this, not everything needs to come back.
No, not everything.
Like racism?
Not everything needs to come back.
Segregation might need to come back a little bit, not a lot, but just a little bit.
I wasn't even expecting that.
Just slightly a little bit more. We might need to turn that. I'm kind of tired of seeing Family Dollars get turned into like condos and shit. I'm kind of back where I'm at. I'm in Duval. Like, I'm gentrification. It's gentrification like a month ago. I'm good on it.
So I think that you know, like I say, not everything should come back. There are certain clothes should not come back.
Like what, Melissa's?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all what, man. I ain't even like. I'm just now becoming like a foot person. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very critical of women.
You talking about like a toe nigga?
You talking about women feet?
Yeah. Oh man, if you not a nigga, like, hey, nigga, if you ain't got no socks around me, you know what I'm saying? You can get the step. You know what I mean? You break out them chacletas, I'll buy it.
Is that Spanish for feet?
Sandals.
That's better for sandals?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You have to go for feet. We got Miami, you know what I'm saying? They call me
Taco Bell to me, bro.
The Melissas, they was dangerous because they concealed them feet, and they was still like, oh, they real.
But they had a certain position they would be in because they should fall up.
Whoa.
Huh?
They was niggas wearing Melissas?
What niggas?
Nah, bro.
What niggas?
Nah, bro. The niggas dead or in jail right now.
Okay, that makes sense. As they should. Clear that up, okay?
As they should.
Thank you.
Hey, I'll be honest. I forgot that question.
She said things that shit.
Do you think it's dope for things to come back from like retro? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, depending on what it is.
Yeah, depending on what it is. I see they making juice again. I'm not necessarily excited about that
juice.
Yeah, they making juice.
Come on, what, Draco, Soulja Boy? They been scrapped that.
Nah, it ain't got Soulja Boy in it.
Soulja got juice?
It's got Tariq in it.
Yeah, the hot top, low level.
It's got what's bruh name? The big heavyset nigga.
They gonna remake the whole movie.
Fatboy SSE. He gonna play
Shield?
Yeah.
Come
on, bro.
We don't. Yeah, I mean, we didn't.
I ain't write it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't write it. But like I say, that's one I probably could have passed on personally. Some of these Disney things that they're redoing, I could pass on. You know,
I heard this already made $7. Like, what?
Now the color blocking and shit like that in fashion, I'm fucking with heavy. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of shit in fashion that's coming back that was done that I think is really dope. But like I say, at the same time, there are certain things that people are going OD with the fila. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Stompers.
Yeah.
Oh, the sandalwoods, the ones with the Velcro on them. Like yo, you gotta watch out for them kind of people. They liable to fuck your shit up. I heard a story the other day about a chick stealing her nigga, well, I don't even know if it was her nigga, a nigga license plate. I'm like, yo, that's something you can't do. I go to jail.
It was a nigga.
It was Miss China.
Yeah, it was Miss China.
Right.
She was on the fucking podcast when she said it.
I was
You just snitching?
I was snitching. It
You
was
got
Miss China.
snitching? You just snitching? You do that?
Nah, she can't be out here taking his license plates, bro.
She was wild.
Yeah, she probably
She was wild. I think that's what you watch out for. You know what I'm saying?
Can you take spirit? Do they make spirit license plate? I mean,
I'm gonna tell you the chick you gotta watch out for. Is you take your spare time.
she gotta break it.
She don't love you,
right?
She hates you. She waiting on you to fuck up.
The spare tire, though? Like, that's very dangerous.
That's crazy.
You ever thought you had a spare time?
Yeah.
And went to the trunk and you ate? I had a spare time.
Okay.
And I told myself this, I gotta get home, so it's got more air than the one I got home. I'm gonna change it anyway. I will alternate them bitches every 10 minutes.
Till you realize that shit, that don't make some chick, you know, pissed off. Gotcha.
I drive a mile.
All right. The Mayor Jack's got a question for us, man. Matter of fact, you close so you get the microphone.
Oh, that's old. This nigga about to do it.
He is. He got one. Yeah, we got the 5th anniversary for us.
This nigga about to do it.
I'm about to what?
Go ahead and bless us.
Our fault.
Chill out.
No. This ain't that type of podcast, bro. Take your ass to your London Adams podcast for that shit. That ain't us, bro. That ain't us.
Wait. All right, like I said earlier, it's been 5 years since I've been doing the podcast. Over 250 episodes.
We don't never know the number. We never know the
If
number.
I ain't mistaken, y'all, this
Fun fact. This is a fun fact. We never know the number.
This is always gonna be a hard question to ask, but if you had one or two of your favorite moments out in 5 years, from the live episodes or there's other episodes you did with the bitch nigga brackets or whatever, do you have like one or two moments that still stick out to you within them 5 years?
Oh yeah, I got two.
A recent moment when Eric came on and he said that trash ass list.
Oh my God.
Eric, we ain't forget about that shit. We see you. Eric one back there with an Eric.
Eric, stand up, Eric.
Eric said, Eric, come for Eric. Eric, come for Eric. That's
It's a nigga with the brain that deserve him a fade.
Nigga, stand up.
Nigga, begging for me to freestyle. Don't make it be about you now.
He doesn't have on his bonnet today, but specifically, he's a black guy right there with the glasses on with the khaki twist. Khaki.
Well, let me tell y'all, in case y'all didn't hear, he had Earl Sweatshirt and one of the albums of the decade. He had 3 or 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 9
Frank Ocean albums over the last decade. Had the best.
A lot of porn songs.
Who was James who?
James Blake. I just know we got emails. We got a bunch of emails saying, please don't bring that bitch ass nigga back to the podcast.
Not just email, but we also get tweets saying, hey man, don't let nigga back on the show.
We done said about 20 times we're not bringing them back. We still get email like, please stop bringing them
I'm
home.
gonna tell y'all what. Like outside, I was out there smoking, and Eric walked up. He was like, "Yo, what's happening? Y'all upstairs?" Yeah. So, and I was like, before you start to talk about the show, if you bring up that list, man, you might be the next nigga.
Nah, hold on. This is what he said. Hold on. He said this first. He said, I want to wrestle you. He said,
no bullshit.
Who broke the ice with another nigga? I said, I want to wrestle you.
We finished recording the podcast. That nigga looked up. Like I said, yo, I don't know what it is. I was in KFC, and the nigga said, do you play football? I called an Uber, the nigga said, do you wrestle? Like, nigga, I'm 30 years old. The last thing I need to be doing is wrestling. You know what I'm saying? But we finished the podcast. That nigga Eric looked at me and said, I want to wrestle you, man. You look like you'd be a good competitor.
Play the future drop.
Man, please. Play that shit. Oh my God. Aaron, yeah, play it, Scream, man. Play that shit. Thank you, Scream, man. Thank you.
Y'all remember the intensity of like when Allen Robinson was like practice? Or when my bands was like playoffs? That's how I was, like, wrestle? You want to wrestle? I've been drinking. But yeah, that was an odd question.
Close enough. Close enough.
Yeah, the one that we got would have shut this shit down.
Yeah, we should.
All right, my two co-hosts. Real quick, what's the you said 2 moments from fight? Yeah, real quick, we gotta wrap this shit up.
Alright, for me, I'll say this. Anytime these niggas, like I'm not on the episode, and they talk about some shit that I've done, and I came to feel myself, like, oh, I be feeling bad. Like, we almost went to boxing. This nigga Elp, like, is convincing niggas. I was joking on a podcast one time about me being, like, jumping over a fence in a photo shoot.
No, this nigga got
No, you was not. No, we
I was joking. I was like, yo, like, I hit the fence.
Nah, pull up that Jim Crow ass suit you had on. Like, pull it up.
Yeah,
Definitely had the bro shit.
Nigga had a Harlem Renaissance suit on.
You know what I mean?
Nigga had a Langston Hughes ass.
I'm not you. Y'all gotta be careful.
Yeah,
He ain't got no microphone.
This nigga ain't got no mustache. I don't need to entertain this nigga.
Give her the microphone.
He's still a child.
You might have get
Hey, come up here, Eric.
Eric, yeah, come on, Eric. Come on, Eric.
Come up here, troll wrist, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all what. This nigga Amp put me on the street board. He say, hey, bro, this ain't our establishment. Don't torture that nigga tonight.
Hey, real quick, this nigga Eric.
You know, the boo that Matt Miller shirt. Shut your dumb ass up, nigga. I really the joke where you can say it.
I'm about to talk about how you snipped.
You got that gold link Mac Miller shirt on, like. Come on and sit down, my brother. Oh, you getting away? You getting away?
Yeah, I'm just standing right.
You experienced the rap.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh? Alright, I don't think that one was balls worthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call my man J. Cole. I don't put too many over never pause that shit.
Eric, what's your favorite moment from the podcast?
What's your name? Don't clap that?
I think the what's the one where he did the what did you say about Kareem Hung? That was probably my favorite one.
What? Oh, he's talking about play Goldberg?
Yeah. You talking about Kareem like beat up and then you play the Goldberg thing? That's what you did. You thought that was pretty funny.
The first time I heard the Jalen Ramsey skit, nigga, that one put me in a tomb. I was like, yo, L, you're wild for this one.
I think it
That
definitely.
was Jalen Ramsey.
I'm saying, you out there even doing it, having the interview. I'm saying. Yeah, I'm saying, you out for posting it.
Yeah, Keith Sweat on the last episode.
At that time, yeah. Keith Sweat is a little hating ass
Fuck
nigga.
Keith Sweat. Y'all like Keith Sweat?
Fuck Keith Sweat.
Fuck that nigga, bro.
Can we get a fuck Keith Sweat chant?
Fuck Keith Sweat. Fuck Keith Sweat.
Okay.
Fuck Keith Sweat. Fuck Keith Sweat. Fuck Keith Sweat. Fuck Keith Sweat.
Hey, y'all doing that until they cut on that. I wanna please you. Every one of y'all with a little tip in here, but grab up a little closer.
Before we get out
Well,
of
it's
here.
only 9 girls in here, Joe, so we good.
That take away at least half of us. You
One
know
of
what
my favorite podcast episodes was when he was talking about chicken coop. That was a pretty good one. You know, rest in peace.
Well-dressed chicken?
Yeah, the well-dressed chicken.
She was my rock.
That was a pretty good one.
Y'all
He said he got his ass ate while he's playing.
Oh yeah. Hey, so I
That's one of my favorites.
I told that story on the podcast, and they was like, "Oh, you told me." I ain't gonna say that, but they kept really problematic. Yeah, hey, tell that story, Devin.
What episode was that?
Hey, tell the story. He said just plug up your Xbox when the girls make you play, right? That's what happened,
Devin a wild boy. Like, alright, so me and Devin recently got a crib together, and we chilling. This nigga say, yo, let's play 2K. I'm like, alright, cool, whatever. We cut it on. 2 minutes into the first quarter. That means legit we was playing for maybe 5 minutes. This nigga get on the phone. This nigga get on the phone. That nigga say hello. This nigga laid on the couch like this. I was tired. Snuggle his shoulders. I say, bruh.
Nah, these niggas be playing Striking Viper. That's what they be playing. You don't know what Striking Viper is? I don't know what that is. And where the future drop at?
He right there.
I just seen that they got a game, a video game that allows you to reenact.
Striking Viper. That's
Alright. Get your laughs, nigga. Y'all still gotta leave this building. I was told not to torture rack a nigga inside. I was not.
You gonna torture rack 9 people, yo?
Hey, one at a time. Catch you coming out. The elevator got a capacity, man.
I'm glad y'all niggas get roasted, because y'all roast me all the time, so I'm glad y'all on the receiving end and get roasted by the crowd, so that feels good for me.
This ain't a support group. Ain't a support group. Everybody gonna agree with that shit.
Boo me in the crowd?
Hey, who this nigga?
He stand up and boo me so I can roast you. Hey, stand up, boo me. Your outfit trash, nigga. Shut your dumb ass down. Nigga, I roast everybody's crowd right now. They don't make me do it, nigga.
On the top.
I recently seen that there's a game that allows you to reenact Jesus' life.
What?
Could you imagine that? Like you start stripping blessings from motherfuckers? Like you were supposed to go to Mary Magdalene's door and save her. But you was like, nah. They got some fish at the eyes. I'm gonna multiply that shit.
Niggas remixing Jesus like that.
All they had was water. But wait till I show up. It's a party, bitch. I got one.
You should have lined up a bitch.
Hey, all I'm saying is. All I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? You can rewrite God. I ain't get it, huh? Whoa. Yeah, I think so.
It's real. What's it called?
It's called.
No, it's not.
Hey, look, I don't question anything I see on Twitter. So y'all don't send me shit on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? If it's fake, don't even send it to me, because at this point I believe anything. I seen Michael Jackson died before the news announced it, and I was like, oh shit, we own something. You know what I'm saying? This is my news source.
Yeah, killed that nigga.
But there's no.
No, man didn't kill Michael Jackson.
Wait, I'm That's hype.
I don't shy away from that. Devin was making jokes one day. He was like, yo, Michael Jackson finna die, man. Fuck that nigga. I was like, bro, you cannot say that about Michael Jackson. Like, I even had to hit the move.
What made you say that?
In response to that shit. Like, nah, you not. Nah, Michael.
They look like trash, bro.
A week later,
Fire.
it was on Twitter. Michael Jackson died.
I was like, oh, double. And I was like, damn, first person?
Devin don't want that truth.
FPS?
That's the problem.
Alright, let's gonna wrap this up, man.
First.
Alright, I guess we ain't got no more questions, man. So I appreciate all y'all coming out.
Y'all my real niggas of the week. Y'all my real niggas of the month.
You talking about Cyrus? You got a question, Cyrus?
Nah, I ain't say shit. No, we just
Oh, okay.
No, I'm good. No, we're talking about I am Jesus Christ.
Oh, you talking about Jesus Christ?
Bro, first person crucifixion, bro.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you come back wearing the 4-5, it ain't to play games on. Like, yo, you customize your fit, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, roll with the Jordan 3.
Niggas have Jesus in true religion jeans.
That nigga Jesus be raising the road. Like, yo, y'all see me? I mean, I just stopped it. wouldn't put anything past him. That's all I'm saying. That nigga be back on the cross like, still out you. Lord. All right, how about it? It depends on what you believe.
Wait, y'all talking about Jesus or Michael Jackson?
Talking about you being a fuck nigga. Alright, so we're gonna wrap this up, man. Appreciate y'all coming out.
Yeah, thank you.
5 years, round back to
Before y'all leave, y'all decide to go elsewhere. Go ahead and have y'all another drink.
Ain't got nowhere else to go.
Bruh, there's plenty of places to go. Adidas got a party, Jack Daniels got a party, from what I heard Big Girl told me that, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna do like a shout out to everybody in here, but I ain't even gonna lie, like after the Deuce, after the Crown, after the day I've had and the night last night, like I can see half of y'all, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like panning over, I'm skipping seats.
You guys can follow me on Instagram, I post cute stuff.
You post cute stuff?
Yeah.
Then get off this stage. Devin. And on that note, what the fuck? This is Random Action Podcast, you know what I'm saying? Episode 269. That's episode 2? Nice. I believe so. I started to tell y'all this is the pre-geeky edition, but it wasn't no way to the end for me.
Alright.
I mean, hey, depend.
Oh. Drop the mic.
Drop the mic, got stay there.
That's it, drop the mic.
Alright, we got a couple shirts if y'all want to cop some shirts. We thought that say on y'all.
I want a ski mask.
We ain't got no ski masks.
Oh.
We just got shirts.
I'm gonna steal that bitch on the wall, bro.
Hey man, don't touch that shit.
I got 100 for the one on the wall.
Don't touch that. Don't you touch that either.
You gonna start auction, bro?
No!
I got 100 for the one on the wall. $50.
Hey, what's your name on it? Hey. Hold on. Hey, anybody that won the ski mask, that's Trayvon's ski mask right there.
Yeah.
You gotta, hold on, you gotta slapbox that nigga for the ski mask.
And from the video I seen, he brought that action.
You gotta start the line from the table. You gotta slapbox Trayvon for the ski mask. If you beat him, you get it.
Y'all survived the night. Grab y'all a bottle of Random Action Podcast water. Grab y'all another cup, you know, enjoy it. We out here.
All right.
Yeah.